Well, hello once again everybody, welcome to another tutorial here. Welcome to our channel, and we are here to teach you step-by-step guide on how to create a business card using canva.com. All you have to do is go to the navigation menu on top over on templates and go to, of course, under business category you have to go to business cards. Click on that and the business cards template will open for you. You can see different templates here. Canva did a very good job of creating templates for free for the free account, and there are also paid. It says here that's for the pro account, just in case you want to upgrade to the pro feature of canva.com. Now it's easy to create a Canva account. All you gotta do is go to canva.com and create your free account first, just for you to be able to try Canva. Even with the free account, there are a bunch of free templates, images, elements, and fonts that you can use for your project that you will be designing for yourself or for your clients. Now a lot of people actually are earning a decent side income just creating or designing business cards for their clients. For freelancers in online platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and other online freelancing platforms like I mentioned. Let's check on some of the free templates here. We have this is a good one. All right, this is really nice. That's the front and the back. There are two sides of the business cards, so you can use the template easy. All right, you can promote your catering service or business in your network and with your potential clients. Okay, and this is really nice. There are a lot of free templates here, just like this one and this one. These are just simple free. These are just free. These are simple, really nice looking templates for your business cards, and it's easy to edit all of these. Let's say you are into food again, or your client is into the food business, so you can choose a very simple one, just like this one or this one. Alright, so just for the sake of this tutorial, let's use this free template. It says here it's free. You click on that and a pop-up box will open. The template you have chosen, you can see the back side of the template there and the front side, and of course the details about the template that was designed for you by Canva. So the business card, this is the size 8.5 by 5 centimeters. That's actually the standard size for a business card, and this is 100% fully customizable. Okay, and you can also share and publish this anywhere, and of course you can download this after you design your project. So if you really want this template, for example, you can just click on the use this template button here. Click on that and your dashboard will open up for you, where it contains your Canva, and the dashboard will open up for you, and the template you have chosen will automatically get inserted to your Canva or working area. This is your working area. All right, so if you can see, if I click on the image, there's a blue line appearing here. You know that this is the one you are editing. You click on the different elements on this template and the blue margin will appear. You know this is the one that you will edit. You notice that when you click on element, the different menus and options will appear on top of this bar. Okay, so you have options on how to edit the template. Okay, this is the element you have chosen, and this is your on the left side of your screen. This is the dark side. This is your tools panel that includes the templates, the elements, the upload button where you can upload your own images, videos, and audio, and the photo and the text. Okay, So going back to the templates, so let's just, on top of this, on the blue line, you can change the title of this project to your project. For example, food business. Alright. But this will be saved as the food business card. It will automatically be saved under your My Designs folder in your Canva account. Alright, so there you go. So let's check on how we can edit this business card. This is really nice. Let's say, for example, for the sake of this tutorial, you want to change the image, go to photos here on your tools panel, and on the search bar here you can type in food. And a lot of free images will appear on your tools panel. And then let's see a really nice image, okay, that you want to use for your business card. Something really nice for a business card. So it's up to you. It's up based on what you think it would be best for your client who's into the food business. So you can just hover. There are two types, of course. You can see there when you hover on an image, it says here it's free or a pro. Don't use pro if you're using a free account, right? Unless you want to upgrade. So we're looking for some free account here that you can use for your project. This one is really nice. So it says free. Let's try this one. So the background, you can just set the background to black, perhaps. There you go. Alright, this is really nice, and you can just place it. Oops. Undo that one. It automatically gets inserted in the background. See, you have to do that. Okay, just move it using the left and right directional buttons on your keyboard. There. Okay, you can place it there. And that's really nice. You can also insert a really nice image. Okay, you can flip it. When you click on an image, there are some options here on top. You can flip it vertically or horizontally. Flip vertical again. So we can use this as our image. We drag it on the handles on the sides. On the four corners, there are the handles there. You can just drag it to maintain its ratio and proportion. So once you have placed there, you have to right click on this one once you have placed the image. Right, flip or horizontal or vertical. Alright, this is really good. And then you right click on that and click set as background image. Then you click on transparency settings, set it to 0, so you can see the image that you have placed. And then you can just move the black element here. Or I'd like to, I think, increase the black background there. Looks good. And instead of font, you can, oops, let's undo that one. And for the center of font, you can just, drag it here. Alright, there you go. Okay, so maybe you can type here your food business, foodie, for example. You can increase or decrease the font size here on top. Alright, that's up to you. You can just type it here, for example, 24 to large. You can just drag it here in the middle. There's the handle here. So it stretches, is really nice. You can also retain the font if you want to change the font. You can just go to the different fonts here, click on this one and choose a different font. You can play around with different fonts, whatever you think would look better on the design you are making. I think that looks nice. So you have to increase it to, let's say, 50. There. Or too big, so you can set it to 45. You can drag. Drag it. There. You can right click on this and ungroup this set of fonts, so you can independently move each font element. There you go. So you can see the purple lines appearing. You know that it's horizontally and vertically, it's on the middle of this element here, the foodie text. So you just have to see down the middle. So foodie, you can just stay here. Delivery, click on that font element. Foodie delivery. So you can put anything here, you know, maybe the year or whatever. You can just put anything here, whatever you think is. You can put anything here. Okay, you can change it to whatever. You can also change the color of the font, or you can change the font itself. Okay, by using the options on top. Okay, you can set it to, you can set the alignment, right, by clicking the alignment button on top. Okay, the middle is better. So this is really nice. This is a good front side of your business card, and on the back, just click on the back side of the and this is, of course, you can move that, you can stretch that. You have group it, right click and group. Maybe I don't like this one. Okay, you can retain this one. You can change the background to perhaps gray. Basing on the front, that's gray. And for the sake of this tutorial, let's just say you want to delete this one. You can change the color of that one to gray. Or should I say light gray? But I don't like that element, so let's just delete that one. You can use the delete button on top here, or you can just press delete on your keyboard. Okay. That looks better and simple. You can place your name here. Okay, name. Alright, so your designation here, of course, for example, yeah, owner. Alright, you can undo that if you're not satisfied with the design. Alright, so you can play around with anything. This is the font. You can, you know, drag it here on the middle, and that is really simple. You just have to change the phone number here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, for example, your phone number, your website, to place your website.com, and of course you can place it here, your address. You can place your address right here on this font. If you think this is really good enough, you can, you know, download this design by clicking the download button on top. Oh, by the way, below here is the slider. You can easily zoom in and zoom out on the element that you are working on. Or you can simply press Control plus and minus on your keyboard. Control plus to zoom in, Control minus to zoom out. Alright, that's your file design of the business card. You can download it. Click on the download button here and save it as a PDF print. You can also check on crop marks and bleed if you want to include that on the file that's ready for printing. Alright, so it gets automatically downloaded to your computer. What you need to do is click on that to open it and view it on your browser, just to check if your design is good enough. So there you have it. That's the bleed and crop mark. Okay, so this will be printed on this area, and you have to cut the portion here. Alright, so that's your business card. That's the front side, and page 2 is the back side of the business card. So I guess that's about it for this step-by-step guide. It's very easy. You don't need to use complicated software and program, because the canvas, the size and the dimension was prepared for you by Canva. Well, thank you so much for watching our step-by-step guide, and see you on the next. Take care, everyone.